There are genuinely so many movies that you can think of when it comes to early childhood movies, so here's some of my personal favorites from when I was growing up. When I think of my favorite childhood movies, I easily go to The Lion King. It was my favorite movie growing up. It is still my favorite movie to this day. Another movie that I really enjoyed when I was growing up was The Little Rascals. Love this movie, hate the remake though. I feel like every kid and every adult loves the entire Shrek franchise. I cannot wait to see what the new one's gonna look like when it does come out. A personal favorite of mine that I have not seen since I was a child, but it holds a lot of sentimental value because it was one of my mom's favorite movies. I have Don't Tell Mom, The Babysitter's Dead. If you haven't seen this one yet, I highly recommend that you check it out. Another one that I really enjoyed was Over the Hedge. I played the game for this one. I watched the movie at least 500 times as a kid. Love it. My great grandparents used to collect VHS tapes, and I think I have watched The Land Before Time every single time I went over to their house as a kid, so I have to put this one on the list. I'm a huge sports fan, so I have to include a couple sports movies that I don't think are talked about enough. First up, I have Like Mike, love Calvin Cambridge, love this entire movie. And also an extremely underrated football movie. If you're into football and you haven't seen this one yet, definitely check it out, Little Giants. Not a great movie by any means, but I feel like I watched this one a good handful of times growing up, The Pacifier with Vin Diesel. Probably the most underrated movie on this list. I don't think I've ever seen more than 5 people talk about this movie, Mr. Megorium's Wonder Emporium. I watched this one every single road trip that we went on as a family. Have to include it on the list. Another absolute sleeper and an absolute banger pick from the childhood is Zathura. I still watch this movie to this day. And then finally, I'm going to wrap up this entire list. I could go on and on and on, but I have to include Robots on here. Easily a classic. Let me know, what's an underrated pick for a movie that you watched a lot in your childhood? I post film and TV show news, reviews, rankings every single day on all my socials, TikTok, Letterboxd, Instagram, and YouTube. You can find everything in my bio. So if you enjoyed this, be sure to hit that follow button, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one.